years, is up first, second seed, 19 years as a pro, 30 PBA titles.
Come on.
Half 10 for Walter Ray.
So 10 for Walter Ray Williams Jr. Tony-Reyes before today, his best finish, 15th this season.
And a tad high on lane 34, leaving the 4-pin.
Williams now finishing up his spare in the first frame in the shootout number 3, and Williams picks it up. That was the 10 for Williams, and Reyes looking to convert the 4 in frame number 1, and Steve Hoskins still waiting in the wings. He'll get his chance momentarily as Tony-Reyes shoots at the 4 and picks it up easily. Steve Hoskins, he's from Tarpon Springs, Florida. He is the defending champion here at the AC Delco Classic. 30-year-old, right-hander, and a shaky, wobbly 4 which refuses to go down.
Well, and even when Tony-Reyes isn't striking, the opposition not putting pressure on him. With a spare in the first frame for Hoskins, it'll be all even, but Walter Ray Williams Jr. up on lane 34, going for his first strike, and he gets it.
Here's Hoskins, and he will convert the spare. Well, coming up International Speedway. And racing up the lights at PBA.
All right, we've got Reyes striking on lane 33. Fair strike for Walter Ray Williams Jr., strike for Tony-Reyes. Hoskins going for a strike on the right-hand lane.
Steve Hoskins picking up his strike in the second frame. And all 3 of our bowlers with a spare and a strike to start out the first 2 frames. So we are dead even as we head into the third. And there is dead eye, Walter Ray Williams Jr. with a strike. Tony-Reyes now.
Reyes to stay even. Looking for a strike on lane 34.
And the 4 remains for Reyes. He'll be working on that in a moment. Steve Hoskins now, who is working on a strike. Make it 2 in a row now for Hoskins. As we are through 3 frames in our third and final shootout round. And Reyes does convert.
All right, Walter Ray Williams Jr. getting up on lane 34, working on 2 strikes in a row.
Williams tries to get a nudge on the 7-pin. It remains standing.
Reyes working on a spare, Gary. Finds himself trailing in this match and coming in high and leaving the 3-pin.
And Williams for the conversion picks up the 7.
After that last shot that Reyes threw, he looked over to Del Ballard, his ball rep, as if to say, what do I do now?
Reyes with a spare in the 4th, and Hoskins with the opportunity to move into the lead here. He's working on a couple of strikes, looking to make it 3 in a row.
Will the 10-pin fall? A lot of company over there, but it stays, and Hoskins with a conversion will remain even with Williams Jr.
And a stubborn 7-pin for Walter Ray Williams Jr.
Match remaining tight. Hard and straight for Hoskins. No problem on 34 making the 10-pin. Walter Ray Williams Jr. known as not one of the best spare shooters on tour, but the best spare shooter on the PBA tour.
All right, come on, let's go crazy. Come on.
Happy to get the spare, but trying to get himself a little bit psyched up to get those strikes falling instead of picking up spares. Tony-Reyes now.
Well, they're keeping him in the game, Gary, by not striking, but Reyes now losing his form, pulling the ball. Maybe he's getting a little bit tired, maybe, or, you know, maybe it's just the pressure. I mean, he's got Steve Hoskins, defending champion, Walter Ray Williams Jr., best player of the decade.
Well, Marshall, a lot of these guys tired. 64-game format this week, 56-game format last week.
What are you doing?
Well, what Hoskins did was the same thing that Tony-Reyes did, leave the 3-6-10 on the right wing.
Difficult spare, must get the ball to the right of the 3-pin, picks it up. Hoskins looking to do the same thing. You know, Gary, I think what really is happening right now, there's confusion out there. The lanes are starting to hook more. The more bowlers are drying the lanes out.
And that is a costly mistake by Steve Hoskins. We'll be back with the AC Delco Classic in a moment.